river hums a song of long ago. It carries every promise I have left, through bending light and shadows made of green. I hear the earth remembering my feet. Each step I take is softer than before, as if the land itself is guiding me. I let the quiet pull me deeper in. I feel the ache begin to fade away. Where the river knows your name and the wind still calls you home. Lay your worries in the stream. You were never meant to walk alone. Where the old songs still remain in the hills and in the stone. Close your eyes and breathe it in. You are held, you are home. The morning light moves slowly through the leaves, like healing hands upon a restless soul. I hear a voice not spoken yet so clear. It says you are enough, you are whole. Every scar becomes a line of truth. Every tear returns into the sea. What was broken learns to rise again, as the heart remembers how to be. I let the quiet pull me deeper in. I feel the ache begin to fade away. Where the river knows your name and the wind still calls you home. Lay your worries in the stream. You were never meant to walk alone. Where the old songs still remain in the hills and in the stone. Close your eyes and breathe it in. You are held, you are in the hush between the night and dawn. There is a light that never leaves. It waits for you in silence, soft as faith, strong as the sea. Where the river knows your name and the wind still calls you home. Lay your worries in the stream. You were never meant to walk alone. Where the old songs still remain in the hills and in the stone. Close your eyes and breathe it in. You are held, you are home. shadows stretch across the field. The air is calm, the moment white, with nothing left I need to shield. The sky grows quiet overhead, as if it listens more than speaks. Each breath becomes a softer truth at the edge of silent weeds. I let the world fall out of reach and feel the stillness draw me near. At the edge of quiet light, I lay my restless thoughts to rest. Every wrong begins to fade, every doubt slips from my chest. Through the hush of open air, I release the weight I carry through. At the edge of quiet light, I return to what is true. The land remembers how to wait. It does not chase the coming night. It trusts the dark to hold its place and cradle dawn within its sight. What once felt urgent loosens here, like echoes fading into ground. The quiet does not ask for more, it simply stays without a sound. I let the world fall out of reach and feel the stillness draw me near. At the edge of quiet light, I lay my restless thoughts to rest. Every wrong begins to fade, every doubt slips from my chest. Through the hush of open air, I release the weight I carry through. At the edge of quiet light, I return to what is true. Between the leaving and the stay, a gentler rhythm softly grows. Not every truth must be pursued. Some truths arrive when we let go. At the edge of quiet light, I lay my restless thoughts to rest. Every wrong begins to fade, every doubt slips from my chest. Through the hush of open air, I release the weight I carry through. At the edge of quiet light, I return to what is true. The sky is wide, the earth is still, and all the noise has slipped away. Each breath arrives without demand, like waves that meet an open shore. I feel my thoughts grow soft and slow in ways I've never felt before. I stop resisting where I am and let the quiet lead me through. This is the way the silence holds me, without a question, without a claim. Every wound begins to loosen when nothing calls me by my name. In the hush of open space, I finally let myself be free. This is the way the silence holds me and gently carries me. It never rushes what will grow. It trusts the dark, it trusts the light, and lets the seasons come and go. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like dust returning to the ground. The quiet doesn't to speak, its truth is felt, not heard, not found. I stop resisting where I am and let the quiet lead me through. This is the way the silence holds me, without a question, without a claim. Every wound begins to loosen when nothing calls me by my name. In the hush of open space, I finally let myself be free. This is the way the silence holds me and gently carries me. Between the moment and the thought, a deeper rhythm softly stays. Not every truth needs words or form. Some truths arrive by quiet grace. Without a claim, every wound begins to loosen when nothing calls me by my name. In the hush of open space, I finally let myself be free. This is the way the silence holds me and gently carries me. walk where shadows gently bend along a path of moss and stone. The earth feels close beneath my feet, as if it knows where I have grown. No voice ahead, no call behind, no need to hurry, need to prove. The moment breathes beside my pace and teaches me how still can move. I stop counting every mile and let the silence guide my tread. This is where the quiet knows my steps, each one taken slow and true. Every weight I carried far softens with the morning dew. Through the hush of forest air I loosen all I tried to keep. This is where the quiet knows my steps and lets me sleep. The trees remain without a word, yet mark the seasons as they pass. They teach me how to stand and wait and trust the roots beneath the grass. What once felt heavy leaves my chest like breath dissolving into green. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it knows exactly what I need. I stop counting every mile and let the silence guide my tread. This is where the quiet knows my steps, each one taken slow and true. Every weight I carried far softens with the morning dew. Through the hush of forest air I loosen all I tried to keep. This is where the quiet knows my steps and lets me sleep. Between the footfall and the ground, a deeper calm begins to grow. Not every journey seeks an end, some paths are meant to move us slow. This is where the quiet knows my steps, each one taken slow and true. Every weight I carried far softens with the morning dew. Through the hush of forest air I loosen all I tried to keep. This is where the quiet knows my steps and lets me sleep. ancient stones remain, and shadows cool the passing day. They've watched the world grow loud and still, and never once were pulled away. No question echoes in this place, no answer waits beyond the ground. The silence feels both old and kind, a truth that doesn't need a sound. I stop carrying the weight of words and let the earth receive my breath. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, older than my fear or doubt. Every worry I have known finds a way to soften out through the hush of timeless ground. I release what I can't atone. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, and I am not alone. The hills stand still without a voice, yet hold the shape of every year. They teach me how to stand and stay, and listen longer than my fear. What once felt heavy leaves my chest like dust returning to the land. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it simply understands. I stop carrying the weight of words and let the earth receive my breath. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, older than my fear or doubt. Every worry I have known finds a way to soften out through the hush of timeless ground. I release what I can't atone. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, and I am not alone. Between the past and passing time, a deeper calm begins to stay. Not every truth must rise or shine. Some truths are meant to fade to gray. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, older than my fear or doubt. Every worry I have known finds a way to soften out through the hush of timeless ground. I release what I can't atone. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, and I am not alone. shadows linger in the ground. The hills remember every step and hold the words I never found. The air is thick with quiet truth that drifts like smoke from ancient fire. Each breath returns me to myself. Each heartbeat softens my desire. I leave my name upon the wind and let it carry what I was. Beneath the old stone sky, I stand with open hands and open eyes. The earth still knows the shape of hope. The stars still teach the heart to rise. Lay your sorrow on the land, let it fade like passing rain. Beneath the old stone sky, I learn I am whole again. The river bends but does not break. It sings of loss without a scar. It shows me how to let things flow and trust the pull of who we are. What I release returns as light. What I forgive begins to heal. The quiet gives me back my strength and teaches me what's truly real. I leave my name upon the wind and let it carry what I was. Beneath the old stone sky, I stand with open hands and open eyes. The earth still knows the shape of hope. The stars still teach the heart to rise. Lay your sorrow on the land, let it fade like passing rain. Beneath the old stone sky, I learned I am whole again. Between the dark and dawn, a gentle truth is born in me. Not every path must be explained. Some roads are walked by simply being. Beneath the old stone sky, I stand with open hands and open eyes. The earth still knows the shape of hope. The stars still teach the heart to rise. Lay your sorrow on the land, let it fade like passing rain. Beneath the old stone sky, I learn I am whole again. forest breathes in quiet time. No hurried step, no need to stay. Each moment feels like borrowed light that teaches me to drift away. I loosen every guarded thought and let the silence lead me on. Beyond the last fallen leaf, I feel the weight inside me cease. Every sorrow learns to sleep in shades of soft and patient peace. Through the hush of amber air, I lay my burdens down beneath. Beyond the last fallen leaf, my heart finds peace. Grows wide, no sign remains of where I've been. What once was fear now walks beside a calmer truth beneath the skin. The earth accepts without a sound. Would I release? Would I forgive? I feel my roots reach deeper down into the quiet way to live. I loosen every guarded thought and let the silence lead me on. Beyond the last fallen leaf, I feel the weight inside me cease. Every sorrow learns to sleep in shades of soft and patient peace. Through the hush of amber air, I lay my burdens down beneath. Beyond the last fallen leaf, my heart finds peace. Between the letting go and rest, a gentle knowing softly stays. Not every ending needs a word. Some truths arrive like quiet grace. Beyond the last fallen leaf, I feel the weight inside me cease. Every sorrow learns to sleep in shades of soft and patient peace. Through the hush of amber air, I lay my burdens down beneath. Beyond the last fallen leaf, my heart finds peace. fade away into the grass. into the loom. The ground feels warm beneath my feet, as if it knows I've come back home. No markers left to guide my way, no sign that tells me who to be. The land unfolds in patient lines and gives its quiet trust to me. I stop resisting where I stand and feel the moment settle in. When the land remembers my steps, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every weight I carried with me softens into something kind. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of who I was before. When the land remembers my steps, I am whole once more. The hills remain without a word, yet speak of past both old and true. They teach me how to trust the poles and listen longer than I do. What once felt heavy leaves my chest like breath returning to the air. The quiet holds me steady now, with nothing left I need to bear. I stop resisting where I stand and feel the moment settle in. When the land remembers my steps, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every weight I carried with me softens into something kind. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of who I was before. When the land remembers my steps, I am whole once more. Between the leaving and return, a gentler knowing starts to grow. Not every road is meant to lead. Some roads are meant to slow. When the land remembers my steps, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every weight I carried with me softens into something kind. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of who I was before. When the land remembers my steps, I am whole once more. I stand where nothing pulls me on, beyond the reach of need and name. The land feels wide, the moment kind, and everything feels just the same. No echo asks me where I've been, no future waits for me to run. The breath arrives, the heart grows still, as if the day's just begun. I stop holding every thought and let the silence settle quiet stays with me, not fading out, not passing by. Every worry loosens slowly like clouds unbinding from the sky. Through the hush of open air, I leave the weight I used to see. This is where the quiet stays with me and lets me be. The hills remain without a sound, yet know the shape of every year. They teach me how to stand and stay and listen longer than my fear. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like breath returning to the land. The quiet does not need a word, it understands. I stop holding every thought and let the silence settle deep. This is where the quiet stays with me, not fading out, not passing by. Every worry loosens slowly like clouds unbinding from the sky. Through the hush of open air, I leave the weight I used to see. This is where the quiet stays with me and lets me be. Between the breath and beating heart, a softer truth begins to show. Not every piece must travel far. Some peace is found by staying slow. This is where the quiet stays with me, not fading out, not passing by. Every worry loosens slowly like clouds unbinding from the sky. Through the hush of open air, I leave the weight I used to see. This is where the quiet stays with me and lets me be. Footsteps fade into the green. The earth is holding quiet tales of everything that's ever been. No rush remains within the air, no weight of words I need to keep. Each breath becomes a softer prayer in places where the old songs sleep. I leave my feel the silence answer me. Where the old songs sleep in stone and soil, I the past behind. Through the hush of ancient ground, a gentler truth begins to rise. Where the old songs sleep around me, I remember who I am inside. It never asks the shore to stay. It teaches me to trust the flow and let the heavier moments sway. What once felt lost returns as calm. What once was sharp grows smooth and kind. The quiet gives me back my strength in ways the noise could never find. Sleep in stone and soil, I feel my restless heart unwind. Every wound learns how to heal when I leave the past behind. Through the hush of ancient ground, a gentler truth begins to rise. Where the old songs sleep around me, I remember who I am inside. Between the echo and the still, a deeper rhythm softly plays. Not every truth needs words or sound. Some truths arrive like quiet grace. Where the old songs sleep in stone and soil, I feel my restless heart unwind. Every wound learns how to heal when I leave the past behind. Through the hush of ancient ground, a gentler truth begins to rise. Where the old songs sleep around me, I remember who I am inside. The grass still holds the shape of stars that faded gently through the night. No voices call, no questions rise. The earth is calm beneath my feet. Each breath returns a quieter truth in rhythms old and incomplete. I let the stillness take my hand and lead me where the heart can rest. When the hills begin to breathe and the sky grows wide and clear, all the weight I carried fades. I no longer feel the fear. Every path becomes enough. Every wound begins to mend. When the hills begin to breathe, I am home again. Lightly hums a distant tune of letting go and moving on. It never begs the shore to stay. It trusts the pull it's leaning on. So I release what I can hold, like falling leaves into the stream. The quiet fills the empty space with something close to peace unseen. I let the stillness take my hand and lead me where the heart can rest. When the hills begin to breathe and the sky grows wide and clear, all the weight I carry fades. I no longer feel the fear. Every path becomes enough. Every wound begins to mend. When the hills begin to breathe, I am home again. Between the poles of earth and sky, a softer strength begins to grow. Not every truth is meant for words. Some things are only felt and known. When the hills begin to breathe and the sky grows wide and clear, all the weight I carry fades. I no longer feel the fear. Every path becomes enough. Every wound begins to mend. When the hills begin to breathe, I am home again. I pause where echoes fade to air nothing asks me what I am. The hills lean close in quiet trust, as if they softly understand. No shadow pulls me from this place, no voice insists I must become. The breath moves freely through my chest and feels like where I'm from. I stop reaching for a sign and let the stillness call me near. This is where the quiet breathes my name without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carried along unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land I loosen who I tried to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. Upon the ground, it teaches me to trust the pause where truest paths are never found. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like breath returning to the sky. The quiet doesn't need a word, it hears me without asking why. I stop reaching for a sign and let the stillness call me near. This is where the quiet breathes my name without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carried along unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land I loosen who I tried to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. Between the breath and beating heart, a deeper knowing comes to stay. Not every truth must speak aloud. Some truths are felt along the way. This is where the quiet breathes my name without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carried along unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land I loosen who I tried to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. I climb where open silence waits, above the reach of distant sound. The earth feels wide beneath my feet, as sky and stone are gently bound. No ceiling presses on my thoughts, no walls remain for fear to hide. The breath grows deep, the heart grows still, where hills and heavens coincide. I loosen all I try to hold and feel the vastness draw. Where the hills hold up the sky, I feel my restless spirit calm. Every burden learns to lie soft and weightless in my palm. Through the hush of endless blue, I release the past I knew. Where the hills hold up the sky, I return to something true. It does not question where it goes. It teaches me to trust the path that only listening heart knows. What once felt heavy fades away, like clouds dissolving into air. The quiet shapes a gentler truth that settles softly everywhere. I loosen all I try to hold and feel the vastness draw me in. Where the hills hold up the sky, I feel my restless spirit calm. Every burden learns to lie soft and weightless in my palm. Through the hush of endless blue, I release the past I knew. Where the hills hold up the sky, I return to something true. Between the earth and open light, a deeper stillness starts to rise. Not every truth needs form or sound. Some truths are wide as endless skies. Where the hills hold up the sky, I feel my restless spirit calm. Every burden learns to lie soft and weightless in my palm. Through the hush of endless blue, I release the past I knew. Where the hills hold up the sky, I return to something true. begins to move. The air is thin with gentle gold, and every breath feels clean and true. No echo pulls me from this place, no voice reminds me what to fear. The moment rests upon my chest and whispers, I am here. I stop reaching for tomorrow and let the morning hold my name. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, gentle as the waking land. Every worry I was holding slips like dust from open hands. Through the hush of early light, I feel the weight inside me fade. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, and I am unafraid. The hills breathe out the cooling night. They never rush the coming sun. They teach me how to trust the pause, where every ending is begun. What once felt heavy leaves my heart like mist dissolving from the ground. The quiet does not need a word, its truth is felt, not found. I stop reaching for tomorrow and let the morning hold my name. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, gentle as the waking land. Every worry I was holding slips like dust from open hands. Through the hush of early light, I feel the weight inside me fade. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, and I am unafraid. Between the night and open sky, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must chase the sun. Some truths arrive with quiet eyes. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, gentle as the waking land. Every worry I was holding slips like dust from open hands. Through the hush of early light, I feel the weight inside me fade. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, and I am unafraid. Every step feels lighter now. The ground is warm beneath my feet, as if it knows the silent vow. No distance calls me back or on, no echo pulls me through the past. The moment opens wide and still, a place where nothing needs to last. I stop carrying the weight of time and let the stillness hold me here. This is where the quiet comes to rest, like breath returning to the chest. Every worry loosens slowly and releases what it kept. Through the hush of open land, I lay my burdens down at last. This is where the quiet comes to rest, and I am whole and vast. The hills remain without a sound, yet speak in ways the heart can hear. They teach me how to stand and stay, and trust the calm that brought me here. What once felt heavy slips away like dust returning to the ground. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it heals without a single sound. I stop carrying the weight of time and let the stillness hold me here. This is where the quiet comes to rest, like breath returning to the chest. Every worry loosens slowly and releases what it kept. Through the hush of open land, I lay my burdens down at last. This is where the quiet comes to rest, and I am whole and vast. Between the letting go and peace, a gentler truth begins to rise. Not every journey needs a place. Some journeys end with open skies. This is where the quiet comes to rest, like breath returning to the chest. Every worry loosens slowly and releases what it kept. Through the hush of open land, I lay my burdens down at last. This is where the quiet comes to rest, and I am whole and vast. step beyond the hurried hours, where shadows stretch and breathe with ease. The land is wide, the moment soft, as time unravels at my knees. No clocks remain to pull me on, no echo asks me where I've been. Each breath returns a quieter truth, where restless thoughts begin to thin. I set my worries down to rest and let the stillness settle in, where time grows gentle in my hands. I feel my heart beat slow and clear. Every weight I used to carry fades like mist and disappears. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of what I've known, where time grows gentle in my hands. I am home. Without a sound, it knows the way it needs to bend. It teaches me to trust the flow and loosen where I try to mend. What once felt sharp now softens here, like stones made smooth by passing years. The quiet holds me steady now and dries the edges of my fears. I set my worries down to rest and let the stillness settle in, where time grows gentle in my hands. I feel my heart beat slow and clear. Every weight I used to carry fades like mist and disappears. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of what I've known, where time grows gentle in my hands. I am home. Between the moment and the next, a softer knowing comes to stay. Not every truth must hurry past. Some truths arrive by waiting still, where time grows gentle in my hands. I feel my heart beat slow and clear. Every weight I used to carry fades like mist and disappears. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of what I've known, where time grows gentle in my hands. I am home. Time is lying low between the grass and open air. No rushing steps, no urging call, just quiet waiting everywhere. The day unfolds without a sound, like water finding where to flow. I feel my breath return to me in ways I didn't used to know. I stepped chasing distant skies and let this moment be enough. There is a light that never rushes, never asks me who to be. It arrives without a warning and stays quietly with me. In its glow I start remembering all the truths I used to hide. There is a light that never rushes, and it walks me home inside. The river shows no sign of doubt. It bends but never breaks its way. It teaches me to loosen grip and trust the pull of every day. What I release returns as calm. What I forgive begins to mend. The quiet does not ask for more. It only offers where to stand. I stop chasing distant skies and let this moment be enough. There is a light that never rushes, never asks me who to be. It arrives without a warning and stays quietly with me. In its glow I start remembering all the truths I used to hide. There is a light that never rushes, and it walks me home inside. In the space where nothing speaks, a deeper knowing takes its place. Not every answer needs a sound. Some truths are felt, not meant to chase. There is a light that never rushes, never asks me who to be. It arrives without a warning and stays quietly with me. In its glow I start remembering all the truths I used to hide. There is a light that never rushes, and it walks me home inside. I stand where water meets the stone, and every emotion learns to wait. The sea moves slow, then settles down, as if it knows the hour is late. No signal calls me out to sail, no storm reminds me where I've been. The moment rests in breathing light and pulls the quiet deep within. I stop listening for the roar and hear the calm beneath the sound. This is where the quiet holds the tide, not pushing out, not pulling in. Every fear I used to hide softens where the waves begin. Through the hush of salted air I loosen what I couldn't guide. This is where the quiet holds the tide and stays behind. beside. The horizon keeps its patient line. It does not rush the turning day. It teaches me to trust the pause and let the moment have its way. What once felt heavy drifts away like footprints fading from the sand. The quiet does not ask for more. It simply holds me where I stand. I stop listening for the roar and hear the calm beneath the sound. This is where the quiet holds the tide, not pushing out, not pulling in. Every fear I used to hide softens where the waves begin. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen what I couldn't guide. This is where the quiet holds the tide and stays beside. Between the leaving and return, a deeper stillness starts to grow. Not every journey needs a shore. Some truths arrive by staying slow. This is where the quiet holds the tide, not pushing out, not pulling in. Every fear I used to hide softens where the waves begin. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen what I couldn't guide. This is where the quiet holds the tide and stays beside. I stand where nothing presses close. No edge remains for fear to find. The space around me feels like home as as if the land knows every line. No mirror asks me who I am. No name is needed in this place. The breath moves easy through my chest, and quiet learns my shape. I stop holding myself apart and let the moment settle in. This is where the quiet learns my shape, without a word, without a claim. Every weight I carried fades like fog retreating from the plain. Through the hush of open ground I loosen who I tried to be. This is where the quiet learns my shape and carries me. The hills remain without a sound, yet hold the truth I couldn't say. They show me how to stand and stay, and let the masks just fall away. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like dust returning to the land. The quiet doesn't need to ask, it understands. I stop holding myself apart and let the moment settle in. This is where the quiet learns my shape, without a word, without a claim. Every weight I carried fades like fog retreating from the plain. Through the hush of open ground I loosen who I tried to be. This is where the quiet learns my shape and carries me. Between the breath and beating heart, a softer truth begins to grow. Not every self must be defined. Some selves are known by letting go. This is where the quiet learns my shape, without a word, without a claim. Every weight I carried fades like fog retreating from the plain. Through the hush of open ground I loosen who I tried to be. This is where the quiet learns my shape and carries me. pulls me fast beyond the edge of hurried days. The road grows soft beneath my feet as time releases all its weight. No promise calls me from this place. No memory asks me who I was. The land unfolds in patient lines and lets me breathe because it does. I stop chasing where to go and feel the ground beneath me stay. This is where the quiet carries me home, without a map, without a sound. Every burden I have known is gently laid upon the ground. Through the hush of open space, I loosen what I used to hold. This is where the quiet carries me home and leaves me whole. The sky moves slowly overhead. It does not hurry into change. It teaches me to trust the pause and let each moment rearrange. What once felt heavy fades away, dissolving into air. The quiet stays without a word and somehow tells me I am there. I stop chasing where to go and feel the ground beneath me stay. This is where the quiet carries me home, without a map, without a sound. Every burden I have known is gently laid upon the ground. Through the hush of open space, I loosen what I used to hold. This is where the quiet carries me home and leaves me whole. Between the leaving and return, a steadier truth begins to rise. Not every path must be explained. Some roads are found with open eyes. This is where the quiet carries me home, without a map, without a sound. Every burden I have known is gently laid upon the ground. Through the hush of open space, I loosen what I used to hold. This is where the quiet carries me home and leaves me whole. stand where paths begin to fade into the hush of open green. No sign remains to pull me on, only where my breath has been. The light falls soft between the leaves, as if it knows the pace I need. The moment widens patiently and asks me only just to breathe. I stop searching for a door and feel the space begin to show. This is where the quiet opens the way, without a map, without a sign. Every worry I once carried loses shape and loosens time. Through the hush of living ground, I let the old resistance sway. This is where the quiet opens the way, and I stay. The trees remain without a word, yet mark the seasons as they turn. They teach me how to stand and wait and trust the things I do not learn. What once felt heavy slips away like breath dissolving into air. The quiet does not push or pull, it simply meets me where I am. I stop searching for a door and feel the space begin to show. This is where the quiet opens the way, without a map, without a sign. Every worry I once carried loses shape and loosens time. Through the hush of living ground, I let the old resistance sway. This is where the quiet opens the way, and I stay. Between the step and open sealed, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every path must be revealed. Some roads appear before our eyes. This is where the quiet opens the way, without a map, without a sign. Every worry I once carried loses shape and loosens time. Through the hush of living ground, I let the old resistance sway. This is where the quiet opens the way, and I stay. Questions fall away like sand. The wind moves freely over me, as if it knows where I should land. No signs remain to pull my sight. No voice insists on where to go. Each step becomes a quiet trust in past. I do not need to know. I stop resisting every turn and feel the earth beneath my feet. Where the wind sets me down, I don't need a reason why. Every burden I once carried learns at last to loosen by. In the hush of open space, I release what I can't control. Where the wind sets me down, I am whole. Clouds pass on without a trace. They never ask the sky to stay. They teach me how to let things move and trust the shape of every day. What once felt heavy drifts away like breath dissolving into air. The quiet holds me steady now. Without a word, without a prayer, I stop resisting every turn and feel the earth beneath my feet. Where the wind sets me down, I don't need a reason why. Every burden I once carried learns at last to loosen by. In the hush of open space, I release what I can't control. Where the wind sets me down, I am whole. Between the leaving and the stay, a deeper calm begins to grow. Not every truth must lead the way. Some truths arrive when we let go.